Now the latest from the Michael Jackson manslaughter trial, where the defense is expected to begin its case later today. One big question is, will Dr. Conrad Murray's lawyers try to blame Jackson for his own death? Joining us now is Casarez, who's covering the trial as a correspondent for TruTV's In Session. Jean, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about that strategy there and how that could potentially backfire. Is that something that they're looking at right now, possibly blaming Michael Jackson for his own death?
I think they have to put Michael Jackson front and center in this trial. You know, I think from the very beginning, the question was, is this going to be the trial of Dr. Conrad Murray, the doctor for Michael Jackson, or will this be the trial of Michael Jackson? And I think under the law, they have to do that because Conrad Murray, if believed, prosecutors have shown that he so grossly negligently cared for Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had to do something to cause his own death. One of the first witnesses is going to be Randy Phillips, and that should be later today, the CEO of AEG, the huge production company. And I think what they're going to try to show through Randy Phillips, is that Michael Jackson was desperate. He hadn't performed for a long time. He was panicky. He knew he had to do this. He knew he had to perform, started missing rehearsals. He was desperate. And what will a desperate man do? Well, he'll do anything to be able to sleep. And he did something in the early morning hours himself of June 25th, 2009.
There was also so much talk over the years that Michael Jackson had financial issues, and this was going to be a big financial boom for Michael Jackson. Is that something else that they're thinking about possibly bringing into this as well? Well, first of all, let me ask you this. I mean, will the judge allow Michael Jackson's finances to even be a part of this?
That's an open-ended question. The judge says no at this point, but Chris, you're right. The defense is going to mount a fight, we think, first thing this morning, because they want the contract, that AEG contract, to get in the hands of Randy Phillips so he can testify about the finances to become an issue before this jury. They would inadvertently, through the back door, show that Michael Jackson had the odds of making a lot of money, and that only added to the pressure, which then created a panic within him to perform and to take that propofol himself.
Jean, also there's talk that even if convicted, Dr. Conrad Murray may not see any prison time here because this is a nonviolent crime. Is that correct?
This stems from over-prison crowding in California. It went to the U.S. Supreme Court. It was determined that inmates are not getting adequate medical care because of the overcrowding. This is a non-violent felony, so in fact, even if convicted, he could serve house arrest.
All right, Jean Casarez, thank you very much. Good talking with you this morning.